there, welcome to the Spider News. Today tech news are: here's the only genuinely bad part of Destiny 2's Season of Dawn. I have been pretty high on Destiny 2's Season of Dawn so far, which has turned out to be more engaging than I was expecting, more quickly than I was expecting. I really like almost every aspect of the season, from the obelisk rank system to the sundial and its new weapons to the surprisingly in-depth Saint 14 story mission. It's been a very strong start, and I'm pretty happy with how things have been going. With one exception. There's one part of the season I'm not thrilled with, as it seems like something that was really cool last season, that was sort of just copy and pasted this time around. I'm talking about the artifact and its mods. The problem? I thought that the artifact was going to be an experimental system to try out new and fun mods each season, but going through the Lantern of Osiris, it's pretty much 95% of the same mods as last year, minus some of the more interesting build-changing ones like Oppressive Darkness or Thunder Coil. I expected the weapons to switch for the anti-champion mods, and switch they did, though I don't like what they switched to. 5 primary seems like a weird choice to me, as I wanted anti-champion stuff on fusions or swords or something more interesting than 3 precision weapons and autos and SMGs for overload. Past this, we did not get the requested community edition of adding artifact mod slots to exotics, so that's another season where we will not be using many of our favorites. Most of the other mods have just been switched to different elements. Arc Battery is Void Battery, which now has a class cooldown penalty attached to it. Solar Grenade stagger Overload champions, Void Melee stagger Unstoppable champions, and so on. They even brought back mods that were very clearly bad, like the one that costs half your super for heavy ammo, currently rendered useless by a finder bug that lets you get bonus heavy ammo through armor mods alone. I only see one mod that remotely sounds interesting, Guardian Angel, which generates a healing orb on precision kill for certain weapons. Though that doesn't sound that much different than the class mod that heals you on Orb of Light pickup. There is nothing replacing Thunder Coil or Oppressive Darkness as an interesting build creator here. Yes, those may have been overpowered in different ways, but that was the point. Instead, all the artifact has this season is boring solar versions of last season's most forgettable mods. Samsung Galaxy A51 and Galaxy A71 launched. After so many rumors and renders, Samsung has announced 2 smartphones of its Galaxy A 2020 series. Samsung Galaxy A51 and Galaxy A71 launched with macro cameras and Infinity O display. We have already got much information about both the devices in previous leaks. Now, let's have a look at the official specs of both smartphones. Samsung Galaxy A51 and Galaxy A71 launched with macro cameras. Samsung Galaxy A51. The Galaxy A51 has a 6.5329 Infinity O Super AMOLED display of full plus resolution. There is also an in-display fingerprint scanner. The phone has a punch hole in the center for the 32MP selfie camera to take beautiful selfies. The Galaxy A51 comes with the Exynos 9611 SoC. It has 8GB RAM and 128GB storage. Moreover, there is also a microSD card slot to expand the memory up to 512GB. The Galaxy A51 runs Android 10-based One UI 2.0 out of the box. The smartphone has a mirror back with a diamond-cut design. A51 comes with a unique L-shaped quad camera setup, consisting of a 48MP main, 12MP ultrawide, 5MP depth, and 5MP macro units. Moreover, there are some other features like live focus, smart switch, and super steady video. Furthermore, the phone has a 4000 mAh battery with 15W fast charging. It is available in beautiful 4 color options: Prism Crush Black, Prism Crush Blue, Prism Crush White, and Prism Crush Pink. In Vietnam, the A51 is available in $350. Pre-booking will start from December 16 and will go on sale starting from December 27. The price and availability in other markets are unknown yet. Samsung Galaxy A71. The Galaxy A71 looks similar to the Galaxy A51, but have some improved specs as compared to A51. The A71 has a larger 6.73 screen with a larger punch hole display. It has a Snapdragon 730 SoC. The phone also comes with a quad camera setup which includes a 64MP main camera, replacing 48MP of A51. However, the other cameras are the same. Moreover, the phone packs a powerful 4500 mAh with 25W fast charging. The remaining specs are same of both the phones. However, there are no words about the pricing and availability of this model. I think it will be available in the first ranked the world's top 100 worst passwords. During the first 6 months of 2019, more than 4 billion records were exposed by data breaches. That's a shocking statistic that's made even more so when you realize that passwords were included in droves. On December 4, a security researcher discovered a treasure trove of more than a billion plain text passwords in an unsecured online database. Now researchers at NordPass, a password manager from the people who are behind the Nord app, have set about ranking the most used and least secure passwords. Armed with a database of some 500 million passwords leaked as a result of data breaches in 2019, NordPass researchers were able to rank them in order of usage. Password hygiene is a top security priority. The top 3 most commonly used passwords, notching up 6,348,704 appearances between them, are shockingly insecure, weak, and totally predictable. However, there are also many unexpected passwords on the list, and that's the worrying thing. Well, worrying if you happen to be using any of them, that is. If a password you use is on the list, then your security posture has just been weakened. Hackers can brute force their way into accounts by throwing known common passwords, as well as dictionary words, at them. If you use the same password across multiple sites and services, then your security posture is so bad you urgently need to see a cyber chiropractor. As I reported on December 6, Microsoft analyzed a database of 3 billion leaked credentials from security breaches and found that more than 44 million Microsoft accounts were using passwords that have already been compromised elsewhere. Password reuse is a surefire way to get yourself, your accounts, and your data into trouble, especially if you are using one of the world's worst passwords. Improving your password hygiene is the #1 thing you can do to strengthen your security. Apple iOS 13.3 release. Should you upgrade? Updated. Apple iOS 13.3 has arrived, as predicted. This is Apple's 8th rapid-fire update since iOS 13 arrived as a bug-ridden mess in September, and it delivers notable new features and fixes. That said, it's far from perfect. Here's what you need to know. Update 12.14. CNBC has discovered a flaw which allows children to easily bypass the new iOS 13.3 screen time controls. Simply syncing contacts with any service other iCloud allows unknown numbers to be saved and called, texted, or FaceTimed without restriction. Apple has promised a fix, so expect iOS 13.3.1 to launch within the next 1 to 2 weeks. As this isn't a critical flaw, it doesn't change my upgrade recommendation listed below. Who is it for? iOS 13.3 is for all iOS 13 compatible devices. This means the iPhone 6s and newer and the current iPod Touch 7th generation. Upgrade notifications should be automatic, but you can check manually by going to Settings, General Software Update. Beta testers, if you are running a later version of iOS when you read this, more in the Road Ahead section below, remember to enroll your iPhones or iOS 13.3 won't show up. iPad owners, Apple has moved you to a new dedicated platform. iPados. The deal breakers. Unlike recent minor point releases, iOS 13.3 delivers features as well as fixes, though several big issues still remain. Mobile data. Despite promising a fix in this release, users are still running into mobile data problems, some of which are seeing the problem introduced by iOS 13.3. Since yesterday morning, my iPhone 7 Plus's internet connection is broken. I can still receive notifications, but when I open the app it says that I do not have an internet connection. This is happening on all apps on either mobile data or Wi-Fi. Running iOS 13.3. Source at Apple support installed iOS 13.3 this morning, no longer have mobile data service, only Wi-Fi. Any ideas? iPhone XS Max, dual SIMs installed. Source tip. If you run into problems, some, though not all, users have found a reset helps. At Apple support, having installed the iOS 13.3 update this morning, I lost mobile data. Doing reset network settings, Settings General Reset, seems to have resolved this. Source battery life. The severe battery drain in iOS 13 refuses to go away for many, with some resignation being expressed by upgraders. Just updated my iPhone 7 to iOS 13.3. Battery life still the same as before. Guess this is how we're gonna live our life now. Source, my fellow Forbes contributor Mark Sparrow sums up this situation. No battery improvement after updating to 13.3. Looks like Apple has thrown a huge number of its customers under the proverbial bus. This is a problem that won't get fixed. Despite this, thanks for watching. If you like this videos, then subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for more latest news updates. Stay tuned and peace.